everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how I do my bill tracking. I wouldn't say that I'm a big budgeter, but I do like to keep an eye on my finances and to see where everything is going. And I like to look at things like full picture, big picture, that kind of stuff. So this here book is a book that I have that I keep all of my finances in. It's kind of my bookkeeping book, I guess, to check balances with, my bank statements, that kind of stuff. And this is just a notebook that I got, oh my gosh, so long ago. I think I got it maybe 20 years ago. It's been a really long time. I think I got this when I went to Korea, and this was when I was a teenager, I want to say. If you don't know, Korea has like so many cute little stationery stuff. So I know that I picked up like a bunch of notebooks, and so I just had this that I never used. And so I decided to use this for my financial budgeting stuff. And I like it because it has like three little tab type things that I don't really divide anything into, but I don't know, I just love it. And it's cute with this, I don't even know what this character is, but it's cute and it works for my needs. So if you want to see how I keep track of my bills, then keep watching. Okay, so like I said, for my bill tracking, I'm a very big picture kind of person. So I use this to kind of keep track, and I do a whole spread, and I'll show you as we go in, but I can't show you a lot of stuff. There's a lot of personal information in here, but first page, I have this little like binder clip. This is my property taxes that I'm going to have to file later on. So I have that here. And then I have all these pages of, of things that I have done, just bookkeeping stuff. But you will see here at the top, I have just a little tab here, and this is for my bill pay. So I usually have this tabbed, and then I have like a paper clip here to kind of get me to the page where I need to do my bookkeeping stuff, like the day-to-day type of things. But I usually use this tab only. And if you go here, you will see that I have this layout. And so I've been using this for a few years now, and it's really, it's really kept me on track. And yeah, it has too much information, so I can't show you the old ones, but I was making this for this year, and I was like, oh, this was a perfect opportunity to show everyone how I do my bill tracking. So I usually, make this layout in my book. And as you can tell, my book is just, it's just lined. It just has lines, and that's it. And so I just, I look at all of the bills that I have to pay, and I count them, and I kind of, make this chart for every month, that kind of thing. And these here in red is the dates that they're due by. So I put that in red, and I kind of put it in chronological order as well. So I know that I need to, pay this, so that I know which ones I need to pay. And so I have them for every month, and I really like this layout because I've noticed in the past, for bills that kind of fluctuate, whether it be my my electric and gas bill or water bill, like the utility bills that kind of fluctuate depending on usage. It helps me to kind of see how much I use within the year and which months are a little bit a higher thing. And I like to go back to previous years and see, how much was my bill in January compared to this year versus last year, and do those kind of comparisons to kind of see what's happening, or what I can change to make my bills go lower, that kind of thing. So I really like it's very quick glance type of thing. So I have all of that set, and I'll, and I usually go out and fill it all out. And then I have this like thicker line here, and this is kind of new. I changed this year because last year I kind of didn't do that, but this year I did, just to kind of divide my out versus my in, I guess. So I like to track, income is one thing that I like to track. So I'll put in like my monthly income here, and that kind of gives me also, you know, a quick glance as to what my, what the money that's coming in is, and fluctuate that month to month, because sometimes it does fluctuate a little bit depending. And then I like to track, you know, how much I'm putting into savings. And I like to, and I'll put in like how much I'm putting into extra things. And this extra income I put in some months, I think last year, when the stimulus package came out and things like that, those are just extra incomes that were that month. So I like to track that so that it lets me know why certain months I had more, you know, savings or more whatever, because that kind of, you know, goes into that. And I'm such a nerd, but I like to do this planning percent thing because, you know, if you are into budgeting, then you know Dave Ramsey and you know Suze Orman, you know all of these, you know, financial guru people who kind of tell you how to budget and things like that. And they always say, you know, with every paycheck, you should put in a certain percentage into your savings automatically before you start budgeting, that kind of thing. And so I don't know if that's just ingrained in me or what, but I like to know how much of my, you know, income percentage I'm putting into my savings. So I do that too. I track that as well. And this last one that says cookie is for my daughter. It's for her college fund. So I like to track how much I'm putting into that kind of stuff. And over here on this side, I keep this I got this notepad from, I think it was at the Target, you know, their little dollar section. I got it years ago, but I'm using it for this. And what I do is I just stick one in here. It's not a sticky note, so I just put a piece of washi here to kind of keep it here. But throughout the year, I like to kind of jot down quick write-offs, you know, that I know that are write-offs. So things like property tax, I'll like write it down here real quick, you know, like car registration, that kind of stuff throughout the year. Because I have a harder time when I'm like going through my actual ledger or bookkeeping type thing to kind of see where those write-offs will be to go back. I find it harder to track. So when I know that they're going to be write-offs, then I'll draw them here real quickly so that I can reference it at the end of the year when I do my taxes and that kind of stuff. And that has, I think, helped the most. This was something that I started, I want to say, I kind of started it a while ago. Okay. All right. I see you. I think I started back in like 2017. So I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and it's been, I think this has been the biggest help to just jot it down really quickly, especially when I'm doing my bills and when I have certain bills that I know that I'm going to be writing in my bookkeeping, then I'll just put it right here if I know that I'm going to report it as a write-off or that kind of stuff. So that's helped a lot. So if you don't do this, I suggest that you do. And I don't have a lot of write-offs because I don't own a business, or, you know, I don't do it. I'm just a very W-2, you know, just an average household income type thing. So I don't have a lot. So this is enough for me. For some people, I know you guys have to do, you know, Excel spreadsheets or QuickBooks or that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's a little too advanced for me. So I just like to write it down real quick just so that I can tally everything, and that I can, you know, just give to my CPA at the end of the year to do my taxes, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that is it. That is just a quick and easy way that I track my bills. And let me know if you guys do it a different way and what works for you, or if you try my method and if you like it, let me know. All right, and I'll see you in my next video.